Hello friends, welcome back. Today we'll discuss about a very interesting topic, that is Amazon localization. If you observed in last my two monthly income reports, I did report the income from Amazon US, Amazon Canada, Amazon UK as well. These three countries. So there were a couple of questions in the comment section asking about how do we um, get the revenue from other Amazon stores as well from the same website. That was the question. Very valid question. So it is slightly there are multiple ways of doing it. In the sense, basically, the each of the system does this differently. So pay little attention. You need to understand basically the logic behind how this Amazon works and all that. So we'll get into details. Basically, the concept is called the localization. What it means is, now for example, I have one website that is targeted to US. So normally, whatever country you target, you will not be able to get 100% of traffic from that country. That is taken because of the keywords that you target. There will always be some kind of a search traffic from other countries also. So sometimes you may get a 70% or 80% from the targeted country. Like for example, for my website, I get about a 70 to 72% from US. But then I get about a 10% of traffic from Canada, about 10% of traffic from UK, and then another 10% from all other countries. So typically this is how for most of the websites, if you are targeting primarily UK, you will get a 70% in UK or 80% in UK and some traffic from other countries. Likewise, if you are targeting primarily in India, you may get majority in India, but still you may have about a 5% or 6% from US also. Now, um, you still don't want to miss that 10% or 20% coming from other countries. So how do you monetize it is the question. uh, for, Typically the rule of thumb is, if it is less than 10%, ignore it, because that's not really worth of basically investing so much of money or so much of effort, sorry, not money, for one website. But if you have a group of website, each of it is actually giving you 3% to 4% also from different countries, then accumulated it is a significant traffic, you can go for it. Okay. So let's get into the details. How do we do that, and how basically the how system behaves and how do we do it? So I broadly categorize these things into three buckets. I have experience in some of the plugins or tools that offer this kind of localization, except one. That's the primary one, that is the Amazon One Link. I didn't try it so far, but I am just now thinking next month I will give a shot. I will test it out that also, and then decide on one of it. But to my knowledge, Amazon One Link also behaves like some other plugins that I am going to describe. So I will put it into one bucket. So first one category is uh, direct product mapping in other countries. Okay. And the mainly the plugins that do this is, to my knowledge, Amazon One Link, but I will have to test this. Uh, but so far what I understand it, this does this. And there are plugins like you can see here something called AAWP, which is very popular affiliate plugin. So something called AAWP. And then I use AzonPress. This is my I have lifetime license for this, so I use this something called AzonPress. This is another one, AzonPress. Or you can also look at something called EasyAzon. So most of I think there are a few more plugins also like this, which are extensively mainly used for the affiliated links. You would have seen in a lot of websites the beautiful product blocks, product boxes will appear. So those are all basically fetched through these plugins only. You can't design those boxes and all that, and you are not supposed to because you can't display the price and all those things there. But if you are fetching the details using these plugins, you can very well display the price also. So most of these plugins behave in the same way. That's what I observed. I am currently using this one, in the sense not for localization but for other purpose. So I actually tested, I used AAWP for about 1 week as I took a trial period and wanted to see if there is any difference between AzonPress and AAWP with respect to localization. Only we are talking about only localization today. We are not getting into the details of typical what is that the affiliate links and all those things. Okay, so this also I tested. And EasyAzon I didn't test, but I am very much sure I have gone through entire their literature. This is also behaves in the same way. And Amazon one link I haven't tested. To my knowledge it is same, but knowing Amazon, basically we are talking about their own products, probably they, if they have done any improvisation and all that, we don't know exactly. So anyway, I will let you know if there is any difference, but for now we can go with an assumption that basically all these behave in the same way. How it behaves, I will explain it in a while. Okay, and second category is um, direct plus partial. So the example for this is something called Genius Link. I'm currently using Genius Link for one of my website. I have complete experience on this particular tool as well. Genius Links. I will explain you what it does also. Now the third category is basically always local site. So this is basically direct mapping in local site and direct or partial mapping in local site. Local Amazon, basically local Amazon. Local Amazon. Okay, here basically always local Amazon. So this feature is now, so far I explored almost all options available except Amazon one. Amazon one link also I explored, but I haven't experienced. I didn't install it, but I couldn't find this feature in any of the plugins except this one. Only BestAzon. This I am using in one of my website. I have been using it for quite long. There is a free version available for this. So what? This is the one, BestAzon. Okay, so we'll get into the details what it is. Now if you, let's take a one of the website for example. Okay, before we get into details, let's look into the quickly the settings part. Amazon one link, how it happens is you go to basically Amazon website itself. You don't need too much of a rocket science here. Clearly they explain the process. You go to tools and then there is one link here. Pick it up. It will ask for which country you want to link. Then you select the country, then tracking ID, you link all those things. Then basically it will actually link all those things and create one link for you. That's about it. Simple. And all the IDs are associated with Amazon, so it becomes easy. Why I didn't use this earlier is, earlier there used to be a process to install a JavaScript code or some plugin onto WordPress, and there were several complaints that performance was heavily being degraded because of that particular code. That's why I didn't opt for it. Already our websites, because of ads and all, run slow. On top of it, I didn't want to use this particular code and make it much slower. So only because of that reason I never tested this. But of late I was told in one of the forums that now you need not to install any of the code, just link it in Amazon, and automatically it takes care of the routing and all that. So I will have to test it out. Most likely I will do it next month. Now if you go to the plugins, Amazon, this is how you set it up in Amazon only, but other plugins are more or less similar. You go to AAWP, you should be able to see something. Here it is. You go to settings. Once you install the plugin, you can see something like, so Australia, Brazil, there are all the countries are listed. Whichever country you want to localize, you apply, basically you input that particular ID. country's ID. Same with AzonPress as well. You will find same thing here. This is I extensively use this. I have it in couple of my sites actually, and then same with EasyAzon also. So more or less similar, and even the BestAzon also more or less similar. I don't know if they have shown here. So you can see here. Here it is. US store, Canada store. I use this also. I use AzonPress, I use Genius Link, I use BestAzon for different sites and on off also. I switch. Earlier I used to use BestAzon, then I switched to Genius. I for another site for some time I used AzonPress, and sometimes I switched to BestAzon. I keep basically playing with these things to exactly get some trend. Okay, so these are straightforward, but only if in the Genius Link there is a slightly different thing is there. So you don't there is a plugin for this, but you are not going to configure in the plugin. What you do is you log into this particular platform, you sign it up here, and this is the paid one, of course. Except BestAzon alone, you have a free option, but otherwise everything is paid options. So here in the portal itself, you will have to configure the tracking IDs, and you can actually group the tracking IDs for each of the different sites. That's how it is. Okay, that's how you set it up. Hope it is clear. Not very complicated. Once you just log in, there are good guides and all available. Okay. So we have covered almost everything with respect to setup. And one important thing, Amazon on its own will not forward to any of the country's product unless otherwise you have an account and tracking ID in that particular respective country. Keep that in mind. For example, if you have an account in Amazon US, Amazon.com, don't assume just by installing this you can that itself product itself Amazon itself will forward it to maybe UK or Canada. Nothing like that. You will have to separately. That's one pain in Amazon. At least for affiliates, if they had given the same ID, that would have been better, but that's not the case. So any number of countries, if you want to create this localization for 10 different countries, you will have to go to 10 different country Amazon sites, and then you will have to sign up there and create your tracking ID. For example, if you want to go to Germany, you create sign it up and then basically create an ID. France, sign up, create ID. So every country you will have to sign up separately. You will have to create a separate tracking ID and include that in your basically the configurations. That's how you set up the localization. That's mandatory. I restricted myself for the 3 countries. I have Amazon US, I have Amazon UK, I have Amazon Canada. I use extensively these 3 IDs. Depending on the traffic you decide. For me, I get few clicks now and then from Germany or Australia, Philippines, but not much. Majority of traffic from these countries, 3 countries. So I opened my accounts there itself. So if you have traffic from different countries, go for it. Now, so hope it is clear to all of you basically how to set up these things, right? Now let's get into what is the concept of what is direct product mapping. Now let's take an example. So this is one of the site that we recently discussed with as a micro niche, correct? Home gym. So let's get into one of the product. Yeah, here it is. This is the Amazon link. Now let me click it here. Let me click this product. So if you notice here, there is a almost you can see Amazon.com and lot of details on the URL. Correct? Hope you can notice it. So when I say direct product mapping is nothing but if the same product is available in other countries also. Got it? You understood? If the same product is available in other countries also, then what Amazon will do is, if you are already configured for the localization, it will basically show that product even if you open this link from the different country. So that's what basically the direct product mapping is all about. Amazon one link alone, I am not very sure, but I tested for all these three. If exactly same product is available there in Amazon, for example, somebody clicks my link in from Amazon Canada. If exactly this product is available in Canada, it will open in with Amazon.ca and product name. But if not available, it will actually open Amazon.com. So if somebody clicks from UK, if the same product is available in UK, it will open there. Now, what is partial means? This is done by Genius Link. What it does is, at least what they claim, hopefully I think they do that. They say that there is a artificial intelligence engine within their algorithm which will actually pick up what kind of a product it is and all that, and look for some kind of a near match, if not exact match. Hope you understand. They will look for some kind of a near match, if not exact match, and if found, got it? If found, then they will show that particular product. So for example, what we are looking for is elliptical with adjustable stride length Bluetooth capacity. So basically this is nothing but a fitness equipment, mainly elliptical trainers. That's what it is. So it will look for some kind of an elliptical trainer similar to this. If this is not available, if it is available, Genius Link also will exactly behave like the direct product mapping. But in case if it is not there, then what Genius Link do is, it will actually pick up certain keywords from here and then look for a similar product, looks more or functions more or less similar, then it will display it in the local store. And that's what the partial mapping is all about. And what is always local means, even if there is no product available in the respective local country, it will still open the link of that particular country. That's what BestAzon does. So what is the benefit? Now here no problem, if as long as product is available, all three behave in the same way. That means let's if the same product is available in Canada, Amazon.ca / this particular product page will open, buyer will go and buy and done. That's deal done. But in case, that's what all the every localization tool will behave in the same way if there is a direct product match. But if there is no direct product match, then in that case what happens is, these three tools will only show Amazon.com but not Amazon.ca, even if you are opening from Canada, or if you are open site from India, for example. Then ideally, if the direct product same product is available in Amazon.in, then it will open Amazon.in /. But if the direct same product is not available in India, then it will actually open the original URL itself, Amazon.com. In case of partial mapping, they will try to look for some kind of a near match. If the similar kind of an equipment is available in local store, even the direct match is not there, they will open that particular link. So the benefit from this is, the biggest advantage with the Amazon affiliate is the cookies are stored for about 24 hours. So for example, a user click this particular link and came here. Even if user doesn't buy any product now, maybe in the evening the user buys some other product, not necessarily this equipment. That's the best thing about Amazon. The user buys, even if user buy any product, groceries, okay, or maybe some electronics, still the cookies will be stored there, and you will get the commission if the sale happens within 24 hours after clicking your link. Hope you understand, right? That's why somehow going to the local store is extremely important. For example, if you take this particular plugin AAWP, now for example this product is not available in local store, what happens, it will actually take you to Amazon.com. But if you are living in India, will you buy anything in Amazon.com even late tomorrow also? You will never buy. So basically your link got wasted. But instead, if he routes you to Amazon.in or Amazon.ca, even if the same product is not available, your cookies are stored there. So later if you buy something else also, so you will get the commission. So 24 hours your click will have a potential to generate some revenue for that. That's the biggest advantage of enabling a click in the local store. Now this job is perfectly done by BestAzon. What it does is, if there is a product direct match, it will open the product link. If there is no direct match, then what it does is, it will actually take you to the local store like Amazon.in or Amazon.ca and just open saying that the product is not available or some page, but it will actually land into the local store only. It will not, in any case, BestAzon never takes user back to the original country. That's the best thing I found with BestAzon. Genius Link does partially. What it does is, in case if the similar product is available, it will display. It doesn't take you back to the original country. So Genius Link performs better than these three. Amazon One Link, I have to test it and decide. But BestAzon behaves with respect to functionality better than all these. Okay, quickly see what it means exact match and all from the technical point of view. See, there is, for every product there is something called ASIN number. You may not know the technologies. This is something called ASIN number. You can recognize it by there. You go to any Amazon URL, there will be something called DP, and beside that you will find a 10-digit code. This is called ASIN number. So for every product, this is globally same. For example, if let's quickly test it out. Even if Amazon.com, you take out the product name and just DP / give this particular 10-digit code and remove everything else, same product appears. Now we don't know if the same product is, if you want to check if the same product is available in Canada or not, just go here, instead of Amazon.com, just type CA Canada, same as in code, product is available. See here, Amazon.ca, and so this is the unique identifier for any of the products on Amazon. So let's check in UK if it is available or not. Co.uk. See, it is not there here. Got it? So this, what happens now is, let's take this use case. Now if you used if you used any of these plugins, all plugins work in the same way for Canada, because there is a direct match is available in Canada. We just tested, we used the same ASIN number and it did open the same product. Now when you are actually trying to somebody opens the link in from UK, what will happen? For all these three at least, I'm leaving Amazon One Link aside because I haven't tested it. AAWP, AzonPress, EasyAzon, they will not open this page. They will actually open Amazon.com page even if user clicks from UK. You got it? So because there is no match available, the product is not available in UK, so they will not open this page. Instead of, they will open Amazon.com page. But if somebody is living in UK, why will they purchase in com? They will just close the browser and in another browser they will open co.uk. So your cookie is wasted. If it is a same case, if you go for Genius Link will look for similar kind of a fitness equipment. If it is available, then it will open co.uk. If no product available or no similar product is available, again it will take back to .com. So that means it will work better than this, but again not necessarily 100% of time it will not open the local store. But BestAzon, what it does is, it will open this page. Understood? So if the same product is available in UK, it will open the product page. Otherwise, BestAzon open this page and cookies already stored. Now if user goes to the next 24 hours, if user buys anything in code.uk also, you will get your commission for any product. That's the best advantage with BestAzon. So you may ask me, why then I am not using BestAzon? The problem with BestAzon is absolutely zero transparency. So what they claim is they have a two plans basically. One is free plan, other one is a per month about a $6 plan. In free plan, what they say is 3% of clicks basically they take for themselves for the service they are providing. It will go for a some charity and all that. The problem is they will never actually show any data whether it is 3% or 2%, 1%. So in forums and all, there are multiple opinions about BestAzon saying that they take more clicks and all those things. So we are not very sure if these guys can actually clearly give a dashboard saying that okay, these are all the 100 links you got last month, and we took these 3 links and we actually used for our affiliate. Remaining 97 links are with you. People will be very happy. I will be the first person. I will for sure will be using this particular plugin, but completely it's now black hole. Don't know what is happening. We'll have to assume that 97% of clicks coming to us, 3% going to them. Even in the paid case also, I actually took the paid trial also, BestAzon. But even in that case also, there is no reporting. They say that in if you purchase that $6 per month, no clicks will go to their BestAzon. All 100% clicks will be for us only. But there is no proof. There is absolutely no dashboard, no data, no reporting, nothing. You will have to just believe them, assume that yeah, they are not taking any clicks and everything is going on to your site. So that was not making me very comfortable. Somehow I hope probably they may be doing, but I'm not very sure. So I feel more comfortable if I have data. Genius Links gives the data clearly. They beautiful dashboard. This is the best thing I liked in with the Genius Links. So they clearly give instantaneously. I actually live tested clicking from different geo, and immediately within seconds that reflected in my dashboard. So they clearly show you from which link has come from, which click has come from which country and all those things. That's the best thing about this. So better than BestAzon. So I actually switched to, but not better than, basically functionality point of view, it is 50% within BestAzon. At least if there is a partial match is there, they open up the local store. That's and the dashboard is very transparent. So I went for it with a $5 per month is what the fee for this. I'm paying it from last 1 month. I'm tracking it, but my Canada clicks have drastically gone down this month. Hardly anything. So what I did is I actually gave a feedback to this feedback best was on functional feedback to Genius Link support people. What they said is this particular scenario end user may not really like it because there is no product there. But I told them, yeah, they may not like it, but always it's better to route them to the local store rather than routing them to some other country store, which is anyway not useful. They understood, but then they said that they will discuss with their development team and their product management team and take it up. If people get convinced, this feature may come up. If that feature gets included in Genius Link, I will stick to Genius Link, especially the way they provide the dashboards, reporting, and all those things is awesome. Nowhere you can compare those the reporting dashboard, slicing and dicing that Genius Link does with any of these things. But unfortunately, I am still thinking that probably because of the only partial mapping, I am losing some clicks. So that's why I want to try out Amazon One Link for a month and see if I don't find much of difference between Genius Link and Amazon Link with respect to the clicks and conversion. Then I will stick to Amazon One Link because both are same, and Amazon Link One Link is free basically. I need not to pay $5. But if I see that conversion is going down in Amazon One Link compared to Genius Link, I will switch back to Genius Link, or else any point of time if Genius Link upgrade their functionality to that always local Amazon store functionality the way BestAzon does, I'm going to switch to BestAzon. So this is how the localization works. I'm sure if you are not very familiar with these countries and all those things, you must have got thoroughly confused. Watch this video once again and go to the respective. I suggest you go to these individual websites and read through this literature a little bit. you will understand what it means. And then if you have already some IDs in some of the countries, you must be having some idea. If not, just this is for knowledge purpose, keep it, and as and when you get some traffic on your website, then this will become very useful. I spent a lot of time in researching all these things, and I tested every tool and then compared by clicking it by multiple geo locations, and I actually took Genius Link support guy. I exchanged a lot of information with the Genius Link support guy, and I shared my data. That person actually clicked it for Canada using his system, and then he exchanged some data. A lot of things have happened. Good. At least now I am very confident or comfortable with the entire the logic how this localization works for each in each of these plugins, except Amazon one link. That also will I will try. And if I find any radically different results or different feature there, I will create one more video and let you know. But otherwise, more or less, this is how it is. Any localization tool will have to fall into one of these three. Third is the best, but if they can actually provide you the results, data, and dashboards with transparently. But if you're not providing, it's all about money. There will always be some kind of a doubt in your mind that should not be there. I think that will actually create a lot of uncomfort. So instead of that, you pay, even if it is a 1 or 2% less, go to other platform which is giving you the data very transparently, so that you can make some decisions. At least now Genius Link, I know about 95% my clicks comes from these three countries, and 5% comes from South Asia countries. Maybe I once I have another 2 3 sites, I will from the similar pattern, I will take a decision. But if you don't know the data, then it will be difficult for you to make a decision later point of time about how you need to expand your localization strategy. Okay, so hope you would have liked the content and video. That's all for today. Thank you very much once again for your time. Bye.